while I'm here is a topic called revolutionizing education, and I talk about the importance of using language classes to open up students' minds, to learn more about the world, learn more about each other, to break down the stereotypes. So yeah, I grew up in Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a divided city, it's a city of conflict. And as a Palestinian kid, I was shot at when I was a kid by Israeli soldiers. My brother was killed. And so I grew up very angry. And my Hebrew class, when I studied Hebrew, I was 18 years old. My teacher was Jewish, was Israeli. And the way she taught us helped me change my perception and made me become a peace activist. I used to go to classrooms, me and an Israeli partner, me as a Palestinian, him an Israeli, and we will go to classrooms and talk to students about our stories. He lost his daughter, his name is Rami. His daughter was killed by a Palestinian, my brother was killed by Israelis. We will sit into classrooms and tell them our stories. And in the beginning, those students will not want to listen to us. And by the end of it, they will come and hug us and say, you changed our lives, you should become politicians. Another one, I was with Rami, speaking to a Palestinian group. He tells his story. And then a guy, after maybe 17, 18-year-old, come to him and he said, I want to shake your hand, but I don't know if you would agree. And Rami, the Israeli man, said, why wouldn't I? And this Palestinian kid said, because my brother was a suicide bomber and your daughter was killed by a suicide bomber. So you probably don't want to talk to me. And Rami said, no, not at all. He took his hand, shook it, and said, if you believe in nonviolence, then absolutely, not only shake your hand, I will hug you as well. The kind of ideas we put into kids' minds, the kind of world we expose to them, eventually makes them who they are. An agreement does not make peace. Even if you vote yes, it doesn't make peace. What makes peace is a change in how we function as a community. It's the day after an agreement. So it's about how our education system is going to function. Are we going to integrate people to live together, or everyone's going to keep living in their own neighborhoods, not integrated? Are we going to do business together or not? I think people don't know sometimes what forgiveness means. Forgiveness is saying, I'm not going to let my anger make more people suffer. It's not because you deserve it that I forgive you. It's because I choose to forgive. It's because I choose what is right. I choose what's important. If people choose to make peace, it's a choosing to work together, to overcome, to start seeing each other as a human being, not as an enemy, to learn about each other and to say, it's not let's forget the past. It says, let's make sure our future is not like our past. Let's carve a new future for ourselves. Let's change the way we educate our children. Let's change the way we do business with each other. That's what matters. Some of the work I did, what we try to do is one, change some of our education tactics, trying to expose people to those who they don't know. How many try to cross the lines? What divides people the most is not physical lines, it's not checkpoints. It's walls in our minds and in our hearts. Ignorance, fear, hatred.